Here we are again, folks. It's Brother Peter with tidbits from the Word. I'm going to say more in the next 10 minutes than you'll be able to comprehend with your little mind and your eyes and your ears. You may need to look at it several times. You need to note it. You need to make it where you can pause and restart and write down some things maybe. But if there's an up, there's a down. If there's an up, there's a down. There's a north and there's an east. There's a south and there's a west. And they are opposite from each other. And down is opposite from up. Up is where the souls of men go who go to be with and reign with God in righteousness forever and forever. They don't only get to be with God the Father and God the Son, the Holy Ghost, yet they will get to be able to be reigners with Him, reign over the new heaven and the new earth that's to come and whatever. But hell is the opposite. Hell is the place down below. Hell is a place of torment. Let's look in Luke chapter 16 and verse 19. And it says, there was a certain rich man who was clothed in purple and fine linen, and he fed sumptuously every day. That means he had everything, every possible thing in the world. He looked like the king on the block, and he had everything. And the Bible said that there was a beggar named Lazarus laid at the gate of this rich man's house. And Lazarus laid up there and begged crumbs. And the rich man would come out and kick him and say, "Hey, get out of the gate, Lazarus. Get out of my way. Get off of my property. Get away from here." And throw the crumbs out to the birds and not even give the crumbs to Lazarus. Lazarus, though, was true to his calling. And he wooed that rich man and said to him, "Sir, you need to get saved. You need to ask Jesus into your heart. Otherwise you're going to die and go to hell." But the rich man would not hear that calling. And the Bible said, and the beggar died, and the angels came from heaven and carried that beggar's soul to heaven, carried him to heaven. And the Bible said the rich man also died, and listen to this now. In hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torment and flame, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried. Let's look at this first cry. He cried and said, "Father Abraham, send Lazarus to dip the tip of his finger in a drop of water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame." I'm telling you, if you die and get in hell, it's too late. That man is still in hell. He's still crying today. This is probably over 5,000 years ago. He's still crying. He's still begging for that drop of water, and he'll never get it. But you know what he knew? He knew that that beggar laid at his gate, full of sores, would have came and gave him, dipped the tip of his finger in a drop of water and gave it to him, because that was a righteous man. That was a man that would do right, even to somebody that did him wrong. Now, hell is not the tomb. The tomb is where the body lays, but the body, the minute the body lays down in death, the soul leaves it, and the spirit, and goes to wherever it's going. If it's going up, it goes to heaven. Otherwise, it goes directly to hell. And in hell, it said he lifted up his eyes. Do you know there was another thing, too, about that beggar? The Bible said the dogs came and licked his sores there. And you know, God's a merciful God. He had that beggar there for a reason. He had him there to detour that rich man from going to hell. For one reason, and maybe one reason only, that beggar laid at that man's gate. And that was detour. Are you detouring somebody from going to hell? Are you detouring somebody today from going to hell? Are you standing in the way? Are you standing in the gap? Are you saying, "Sir, if you do not get saved, you will go to hell"? Now, look what it says here. It came to pass, the dog came and licked his sore, and the rich man died and was buried. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torment and flame, to see a Lazarus far off, and Abraham. But Abraham said unto him, "Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime," Abraham talking to the rich man now, "had the good things, and Lazarus likewise evil things. Now Lazarus has the good things, and you have the evil things. The torment of, if you took all of the torment that you can imagine, all the torment that you can imagine in this world, and put it into a bundle, it would not compare to the fires and the torment of hell. Let me tell you, first thing is, when you go to hell, if you go to hell, you go as an intruder. You do not belong. God did not make your soul to spend eternity in hell. The hell was made, read it, study it. The hell was made for the devil and his angels. And when you go there, you're going to be an intruder. It's already crowded. It's already so full now, the volcanoes are having to run over. Bible said that in the last days, hell would have to enlarge itself from beneath. It's getting so hot and boiling so hard down there now that forever, coming out of the ocean. Get you an ocean channel and find out that lava is pouring 24/7 out of the heart of the earth, is pouring into the ocean. They talk about global warming. Global warming is not coming from the righteous people. Global warming is not coming from the people above the earth. Global warming is coming from the people beneath the earth, where hell is enlarging itself and the cracks are getting bigger. And the more heat is coming up and the ocean's getting warmer. And it's happening all over the world. The weather is changing. Everything changing. Why? Hell is enlarging itself. And one day it will erupt. And right at the end, this earth is going to turn into one blazing ball of fire. And when it does, it's going to perish. And God said He's going to do away with this tainted earth with touched by sin. And He's going to create a brand new heaven and a brand new earth for those who are His saints, who are going to be reigning and ruling with Him over a new earth with a new generation of new people with no devil. And things will start all over again. And it will be a brand new setting. And there'll be no devil to taint it. There are 88 facts, literal facts, that the grave is not hell, that hell is in the heart of the earth. It is a place of fire. It is a place of Sheol. And Sheol is called Hades, and Hades is hell, and it's not the grave. It's a perpetual fire that burns forever and forever and forever. Yet, you can be in total darkness. Wow, you say, Brother Peter, fire has light. Yes, some fire does, some fire doesn't. There is a black fire. There is a fire that's totally black. You can't even see it. It's so blue, hot, black that you can't even see it. If you were to wave your hand through it, you would come back without a hand. It would be burned off instantly. That is the fires of hell. That's how hot hell's going to be, and dark. You're going to be separated from God. Your soul will be separated from God and all that you've known through your life. From parents, from sisters, brothers, children, siblings, everything. There is not going to be any families that are families in hell. What the families in hell, if they could see each other and make in, are going to curse each other for not telling each other about this place called hell, where you're going to spend eternity. Hell is hell is hell. But Abraham said, son, remember thy lifetime. He said, now between you and I there's a great gulf fixed that nobody can cross. Neither can he come to you, nor you go to him. I didn't get into the logistics of hell like I wanted to, and my time has come and gone. But listen, it's a real place of fire. You must ask Jesus to forgive you of your sin, come in your heart and save your soul if you want to escape this place called hell and go to this place called heaven. Jesus talked a lot about hell because he didn't want people to go there. But he said the place of where his Father is and he'll be is in heaven. This Brother Peter with tidbits from the Word. I must go now. See you next time. Bye-bye.